Ni hao, wada pang yao cai zhongguo, wo zhao, Thomas Geiger, and today I'm presenting you the next generation Audi A6 here on ifang.com. After Audi has shown us the Q6 e-tron on the new PPE platform and has taken quite a long while to get that car running, now it's going even faster, and we got the first flat limousine type car on the new premium platform electric. And it's not coming alone. In Europe, we'll have the limousine and the Avant, and since you Chinese don't like our station wagons, you will get a long wheelbase version, while the short wheelbase version, the European version, is coming towards the end of the year, early next year. You just have to be a bit more patient for the longer one, which will be built in China in the new Audi plant roughly in 1.5 years from now. But that's all future topics. This car is real, this car is almost ready, and here at ifang.com I can show you all the details. The design language is well known from the Q6 e-tron, now just flat and more sporty, more elegant. We have the inverted grille, we have the fancy lights that you can change on your smartphone, at least for the welcome and the goodbye. And we have a size that is pretty similar to the outgoing conventional A6, just with more wheelbase, almost 3 meters, and less overhangs, giving the car more room, more stands, and more elegance. And we have a totally new interior, and that's what I'm going to show you next. So why don't you join me? See, flush door handles as all the electric vehicles, fancy digital mirrors as all the electric vehicles, all for drag coefficient and efficiency. But now let's take a look at the interior. Finally, we're sitting in the next generation A6, only in the studio, not on the street, not allowed to drive. But Audi has disclosed all the facts and figures already, since the car is not a real surprise because it's just a Q6 e-tron with a different body style. So we're talking mainly about a battery of 100 kilowatt hours that could be charged with up to 270 kilowatts, translating to a 300 something kilometers charge in a 10 minutes time, or translating to 10 to 80% in 21 minutes, which is a total benchmark, and translating to, watch out, a range of more than 750 kilometers in the most efficient derivative. But since Audi is targeting budget customers in companies and fleet owners as well, they are offering a second battery for that car, which has only 83 kilowatt hours, but still more than 600 kilometers of range. For the beginning, we will have two powertrains, 270 kilowatts and 370 kilowatts, with top speeds of 210 and 240 kilometers per hour. Later on, we will have two versions, the entry model with 210 kilowatts and the Sports Quattro with 315 kilowatts. Talking about prices, we will have a range between roughly 70,000 and 100,000 euros in Europe. No idea about the Chinese prices yet, but I'm damn sure they will be competitive because Audi has to keep up with the competition. And again, I can't wait to prove if the figures are right and to drive on my own. If we look at the interior, it's also not a real surprise because, again, it's a sibling of the Q6 e-tron. So we have also the very cool and slim panoramic cockpit that goes way beyond the center console. We have a second screen for the passenger, and we have even two more screens for the digital mirrors that bring the drag coefficient down dramatically. All the systems are newly programmed, same as in the Q6. So we have a very intelligent structure for the menu with less distractions, easy access to all the key functions. We have a very good speech recognition using the technology of ChatGPT, and we have the biggest head-up display in the market with a very, very cool and very, very bright projection with augmented reality technology. We have cool lighting, and we have a new material concept that goes even further than in the Q6. So a little bit of news as well, because for the first time ever, you can have a full vegan leather-free interior if you opt for that. So even the steering wheel now is leather-free. And if you're traditional and an old guy, you can get leather for sure as well. Thanks for joining me on that first walk around with the next generation Audi A6, the first fully electric generation and the first limousine on the new PPE platform. A car that totally will bring Audi back into the race. Yes, they have to conquer the competition from the back because BMW is there with the i5, Mercedes is there with the EQE, Tesla, NIO and all the others. But with a very efficient powertrain, with driving dynamics as good as the Q6 e-tron, with a cool design and an even cooler interior, I'm damn sure they will catch up with the competition and the race is on again. Just waiting to drive the car because the proof of the pudding is in the eating. And if you stay tuned, you'll get it here at ifang.com.